Hello, it's Alex, and I have a review of the Sherlock Holmes escape book, The Adventure of the London Waterworks. So I really enjoyed this book. It's pretty much the first puzzle book I've done, probably since I was a kid, and it was so enjoyable. I do kind of feel like I got a little bit of the escape room experience. Obviously it's different, but it was great because I could do it on my own over time, in my own time, and it probably took me about 5 hours actually to finish it and do all the puzzles in it and kind of explore different pathways. So for the money, it was definitely worth 5 hours of entertainment. So this book was like part choose your own adventure, part escape room, and part puzzle book. So there were times when you could answer just based on what you thought should be done, and then of course there were lots of times where you had to solve a puzzle to figure out what page to go to next. I really enjoyed using the decoder wheel on the front. I thought that was a fun added thing, kind of made it a little bit more interactive and involved. There's this little wheel here that you can turn, and that helps you solve certain puzzles. As you can see, there's little dancing men right here that you put in, or you can put in the letters right here. So let's see. So the first time that I went through it, I got the kind of medium result where I solved most of the case, but I didn't quite solve it in time for the perfect ending. And then I marked as I went along what pages I was going to, and so I was able to go back and figure out where to choose an alternate answer. And when I tried that, I got the perfect ending. So it was actually pretty easy to go back because I did keep track the whole time that I went through underlining pages. So it was, I highly recommend it. The puzzles were really straightforward, which I wasn't expecting, but I was pleased by. There's one thing you need to keep track of throughout the book, but there's a notes page right in front that tells you to keep track of this certain thing, and has space for you to write it. So that was pretty much all you had to keep track of. So that was nice. I didn't have to keep too much in my head. I could just kind of pick it up and start, back up with it whenever I got a chance, just by using a bookmark. And like I said, the puzzles were really straightforward. What's really nice is there's a section in the back called hints, and so if you're stuck on a puzzle, you can go back there and get a little hint. There's also a section called solutions if you're completely stuck, where you can go back there and actually find the answer. So what I like to do with some of the longer puzzles is I solve about half of them, and then I go in the solution, but I just look at what I'd solved and make sure that I was on the right track, and then go back and finish it out. That way I wasn't, spending time being off the whole time. So that seemed to work well for me. So like I said, it's really fun. There actually looks like there's a sequel in the works. It's not available for pre-order yet, but I did see it on the Ammonite Press website. So there's another Sherlock Holmes escape book coming out. So I'm really excited about that. The decoder wheel looks a little bit different. And overall, anyone who enjoys puzzles, even if you're not super good at them, which I don't know if I'm super good at them. I've played a lot of them, but I still don't like a really challenging puzzle that's going to take me forever to solve. So I was really happy with the level of challenge in here. It was quite doable, very straightforward. I knew exactly what I was supposed to do pretty much on every puzzle. Actually, my kids were able to help me a little bit on some of them, because some of them you have to find hidden objects. So I'd actually send it to my kids and say, my kids are almost 5 and almost 7. And I'd say, okay, you guys have better eyes. Do you see, any of these little dancing men figures in here? And so they were actually able to help me on a few of the things. So that made it fun. Just overall, fantastic, really awesome. I got mine on Amazon. I would highly recommend you pick it up. Just do it in your own time. It's totally worth the money. a fun thing to just do whenever you have a chance and carry around with you, which is what I did. So thank you so much for watching this review. I really hope you pick this book up. I would love to support this series so that they keep making more. All right, thank you so much.